Hi, you guys. How are you doing? Good to see you all. There's there's some. I'm sorry, I can kind of move the screen. Hi to everyone who's saying hi to me. I hope you're having a good weekend. It's a nice night. I love how the weather is right now. It's perfect. It's a perfect day. Are you guys getting ready for Easter? Service dog Bailey. Hey, does somebody have their dog has a YouTube profile? Hi. Oh, hello from Orlando. Oh, hi, Mary. How are you? Hi, everybody. I like your little bunny emoji. So I hope you're all having a good day today. I was up in Colorado Springs today and I did a small group reading and it was awesome. Like that was the first reading that I've ever done up there. Like that was a group like that in that new office that I have. So it was really cool. So I have another one of those scheduled on May 11th. And then I have a couple more in Denver actually coming up in May. Like one's on Mother's Day. So if any of you guys want to come, I decided to do one on Mother's Day. I like to try to do something special or different on Mother's Day because I'm a mom and I know there's a lot of moms who've lost their kids and a lot of kids who need their moms. And so that's always a special day for me to like do something. So I see you guys all signing on. Hi to everyone. Hi. Let me see. From Orlando. Oh, Allie's on. She's putting stuff on there. Colorado is bipolar. You never know what happens tomorrow. That's true. That is very, very true. My kid, when he was younger, he thought bipolar meant that things got hot and cold fast. That was so. Anyway, let me see here. So thank you on my new office. I might be moving down the hall. So there's another office down the hall. I got a peek in it today, but it's not available to the end of the month. So we'll see if I move down the hall or not. Hi. Oh, thanks, Allie. So all of the comments that are under Medium and Psychic Kim Moore now are my assistant, Allie. So she can answer like questions if you have questions about like how to get a reading and stuff like that. But I think I am going to start very soon. Oh, and I wanted to tell you guys one other thing. So I haven't taught like mediumship classes and stuff in a while, probably since last year. So I used to like teach them at my office a lot. And so over time, I've kind of decided that if people want to do this or they want to learn how to do this, that I just wanted to teach classes a different way to kind of let people know how much work is really involved in this path, but also like give people that just want to connect with their own loved ones the opportunity to understand how mediumship works and how they can connect on their own. So I have one class like that right now. It's just a 1 day, all day class, and it's on my website if you're interested in that. It's just something like if you feel called to understand more about mediumship and psychic and how all that works and what that path looks like, it's a good class for that. But at the same time, it's also like if you want to learn how to connect with your loved ones and that's all you want to do, that's okay too. So it's just a real beginner class. So if any of you guys are interested, let you know that. And also Dina Gould, who runs Light of Mine, and she does like EFT. She's a good friend of mine. And we're going to teach a class called Soul Rejuvenation on the summer solstice down at, I believe it's called the Indian Hills Rec Center on Parmalee Gulch Road. And I just love it there. And so I thought, oh, it'd be so cool if we taught a class. So that day is like all about healing and like things that trigger you, like figuring out what they are and how to handle it and understand the cycles of life and all that stuff. So anyway, well, I feel like we're at capacity, or like it's a Saturday night. I don't usually do them on Saturday nights, but I wanted to try to reach a different group of people. So thank you very much for your comments about my office. Oh, and my new office is in Colorado Springs. It's on it's close to Circle Drive and Uinta. It's like really close to that intersection down there. So anyway, all right. So are you guys ready? Hopefully you're all ready because I feel a lady coming here. And actually, she kind of came with me in my car on the way home. I felt her there, and I always try not to feel those presences, but it was like a reminder that I had to do this today. So I just want to tell you about this lady that I have with me. And so let me just tell you how this works for any of you guys who are new to this. Oh, and whoever's moving down there. Good. Well, hopefully I see you down there in Colorado Springs. So let me tell you how this works. I'll bring up a spirit. I'll kind of describe her. We'll figure out who she goes to, and then I'll tell you whatever message she has. Sometimes it takes a minute, but generally the information I'm sharing, like if the majority of it is making sense to you, just go ahead and say something, comment, and then I'll just kind of follow that, and I'll say, like, is this true? Does this make sense? And I just ask you to just be honest with your answer. If I'm wrong, just tell me I'm wrong, because this is like this thing about doing readings online. It's kind of like an experiment for me. So like when people come in my office, I'm in their energy, or when they're in a group, I'm in their energy, but this is something entirely different. So it works a little bit differently. So just make sure that you say something if it sounds like you, and just kind of comment. So let me just tell you about this lady who's here, and I'm just going to keep my eyes closed for just a moment. This is what I would actually do in my office. So I feel like there's this woman here who actually, as she's showing up here to me, I know she was a smoker when she was alive, and so I feel like she smoked cigarettes, is my sense, and I feel like she must have done this throughout her whole life. So she's an older woman, because she doesn't pass when she's young. This is a woman who smokes, and she's older, and I smell the cigarette smoke, so I know that she smoked like almost her whole life. Would be my feeling with her. And I do feel like that there would be something related to that, to her chest with her. But the thing is Easter was really important to her. And I just feel like she's like a mother figure for someone who's watching. And she talks about how this was like her favorite day. You know how sometimes people like Christmas and like different holidays and stuff, but this lady, this was her day. Is what she talked about. So she tells me though that her family doesn't get together the way that they used to when she was alive, and that's kind of how she's talking. So I just want to acknowledge that and tell you, yeah. So she seems like she'd be a mother figure for someone. Is my sense. And she does say that Easter is kind of like a really special day for her. So there would have been several celebrations with her. She does have one of her children with her there in the spirit world, who's an adult when they die. But it all happens in the natural order, is my sense. But I feel like she actually seems like she has somebody's father with her in the spirit world. So like she would be like a paternal grandmother. And then she has a man with her who says he's the father. So I almost feel like I have someone's grandmother and father here. And the man would also die from illness, but the lady is the one who I'm most in tune with. And she talks about being a smoker for most of her life. So let me see if I hear from anybody about this. And I'm sorry, I don't know if oh, okay. So I haven't heard from anyone. So just comment if it sounds like someone you know. But I really feel like this was her special day. So she keeps coming to me in a way that's just sharing with me like Easter was really important to her. I just don't know why. I'm not a big holiday person. But I know that these kinds of holidays in the spring is where she felt the most happy. And I also like keep smelling like fresh. What is that? I wonder if she baked rolls or something. So, like, she might have been known for her rolls. So, someone said, my sister Betty, she smoked her whole life. Okay, I think I know her. Okay, so let me just ask for whoever knows Betty, would you have known her to like to have family gatherings at her house? Easter was important to her. She'd leave behind children. And she also tells me that she dies of a disease related to smoking, like lung cancer or COPD or something like that. I think I know her. My friend's mom passed a year ago. This lady, though, I just want to say, this lady is telling me that who she's connected to, it does feel like family to me, like she's giving me family feelings, like she's talking about her family. So I don't know if she would be like a friend's mom, although I won't exclude you at this particular moment because I'm not sure. But I feel like when Julie put her sister Betty, like that name Betty, there's something about that that's kind of resonating with me. But you would know that, like, this seems to be like her special day she's talking about. She says, like, this is her special day. So who is the one? So your mother's there. So your mother and her child. Okay. Hold on here. As I didn't ever meet mother, but when I gave him a reading, she came through Easter, a big deal, and she was a smoker. She leaves behind children. Okay, I'm not sure what that is, Charlie. I feel like I might be with Julie for some reason. So, but let's just keep going with her because I feel like I have like a grandmother and she has a son in the spirit world, and she keeps talking about being with her son. But I know that these two people met here, like they've met whoever they're talking to. So I feel like there is a strong connection with them. And Julie, I keep going back to you. You're standing out to me here. So Julie, is your father also in the spirit world? And I would just want to know that because I might be getting the relationships a little bit more wrong, but this feels like a family, like a little family coming through. So like a sister and a mom and a dad and like a little family is my sense. And I feel like they're very connected. And for some reason, though, I keep going back to Julie. Keep seeing that name. It's popping out. And I know I saw what you said, Charlie. Betty has a daughter in the spirit world also. Okay. Yes. All right. So I don't know. I feel like I have like a man here who's like a father figure here to your sister. I would say I have your sister here. I have a grandmother here. Like, I feel like your family must have been very close. And so holidays must have been important because you have several people coming through in like this little clump. So your mom, sister, dad, and niece. Yeah. Okay. And so they're coming like in this little clump because the holidays, get-togethers, they're like all like overlapping on each other. Like because I know you said your mom, sister, and dad, but I also think you have a grandma over there. And I feel like there's somebody else for you too, aside from the people that you mentioned. Someone else that's trying to come through here. I feel almost like I have a guy here who's also connected. I think he'd be connected to you, Julie. So just bear with me here for a second. I don't know if this is your father or who this man is, but I feel like there's a man here who dies like really kind of suddenly. And I keep going to his chest with him. So I do feel like he would have died from some kind of heart condition or something. But he says that his passing was really unexpected. And he doesn't really seem that much older than you. So either he died like around the age you are now, or he's just a few years older than you. But my sense with him is that he's wanting to greet you as well. So I have this clump of people who are coming through to say hi to you, Julie, and talk about the significance of families getting together and things like that. But there's something really specific of why they're coming through today. Like all these people seem to be connected to you, so you just must have a lot of loved ones over there. But I keep feeling like there's something important going on right now that they're all trying to acknowledge. So it isn't just Easter, there's like something else here that I feel like they're trying to connect with you about. Because it's just like maybe you're trying to get something done, trying to get like a project completed or off the ground or something. And I just keep feeling like you need a little help right now to get things to flow more smoothly, I guess is what I want to say. So just let me know what you think of that, Julie, because I feel like they're all here because they want to like help you with something or help something go smooth and it seems really, your dad died of a heart attack. Okay. So that might very well be your father. That's the man that I'm talking to. that's older than you. But do you know, like, hi, Millie. Do you know, Julie, that there's something that you have going on right now where you're just needing a little help or a little, like, for things to go just a little more smoothly than they've been going? Because I feel like something's kind of stuck. Something you're wanting to move forward is stuck, but it seems almost like a project, or I don't know, maybe something like it's a project. So it's either like a home improvement or a project at work or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. So so Julie, just let me know what you think of that. And hello to everyone else watching. My daughter is having twins, and tomorrow is the gender reveal. Okay. So, but that's awesome that that's happening, but is there also something that you need a little help with right now? Because I feel like I would say, hi, Teresa. I feel like I would say that they're trying to help you make something flow smoother or work better. It's like it's I don't I mean, I would congratulations on your daughter's kids. But I feel like when I'm looking at all these people, they're, aside from that, they're also trying to help you. um okay, that doesn't make sense. Thank you for saying that. This it's So I'm gonna leave it with you because I don't understand what they're looking at here, but it's something about like a process going more smoothly or something happening more. I don't know. I just might not be interpreting this right, but there's something about them all coming around to talk about this process, and you just want it to go smoothly and like everything to go in order. And I don't know, maybe there was a worry about it before and now things are rolling. So I don't know. That might even be about your daughter's pregnancy. I'm not sure. But I just know that they all come close to you today, because my feeling is that I don't know, they're just there for you. They're there for you and all this stuff that's going on for you right now. Because I think, if your daughter's about to have kids, then that means you're about to be a grandma. And I think, though, that both of your parents were grandparents or knew that they were grandparents, at least your mother, would be my sense. And so I feel like they're talking about the family, like family get together, something happening. And if tomorrow's the gender reveal and it's Easter, then they would probably also be talking about that. But I'm not exactly sure, but there seems to be a need for them to show up today. And it really, I feel like, I don't know if it's your sister Betty or your mom, but one of them seems to have been a heavy smoker. And I do smell cigarette smoke every time I'm tuning into her. So whoever that is also telling me that there's a smell of cigarette smoke, or I just keep smelling cigarette smoke with these people. And so you just have a family full of smoke. Some of them are smokers, not all of them. And so I would just say, like, the smell of cigarette smoke seems to stimulate some kinds of memories of these women who are over there. So maybe it is your mom and her sister. But I just wanted to let you know that we would have all been together if they were here. Oh, okay, but they're still here. So they're just not here necessarily in the way where you can see them, but I feel like they're definitely present in your life right now. And there would be some reason that they showed up today. So maybe you had thought that you were going to tune in earlier or something, because this lady started to talk to me around, it was like 1:30, 2 o'clock. When she started to like show up, and then she disappeared for a while and then came back. So I I just want to tell you that, like, she's been with me for a little while, and she's kind of running the show. But your sister is there as well, and I just want to tell you that even though I smell all the cigarette smoke around them, I know that they're going to come close in this experience and like be there to help you through. And if there were any problems with your daughter getting pregnant or any worries, any concerns, I would say that everything is flowing smoothly. Things are rolling forward. So lots of love from them, Julie. And thank you guys. I hope you all have a great Easter if you celebrate Easter. If not, I hope you just have an awesome day tomorrow. But thank you for tuning in. And I think probably the next time that I'm going to do one of these is going to be on Mother's Day. But I will be doing a video with Sarah Martucci. She doesn't know it yet. But we will be doing a video and posting it too when I go out to visit her. I don't know if it'll be a reading or not, but I don't know. Maybe it will. We'll see what happens. But I hope you guys all have a great night too. And I appreciate you tuning in. I just love you guys too. So thank you for even paying attention to me. I appreciate it. And I hope that you guys all have a good night. So bye.